It was supposed to be abandoned, closed, forgotten. But on a rainy night in August, Yasu Masashige came back. This was his old high school, where he laughed, where his friends disappeared. No reports, no answers, only silence. The gates still stood. The lights were dead. The air felt wrong, too quiet. Yasu stepped inside. Every footstep echoed, like the building was listening. The front door was locked, so he went around back. Inside the gym, the smell hit him. Rot, metal, something old, something that shouldn't be here. And on the floor, a key. Further inside, a note from one of his friends. Still on the wall, as if they never left. Something terrible happened here, and Yasu knew it. This wasn't just about missing people anymore. This place was hiding something, watching, waiting. And when he picked up the key, the school creaked, like it was waking up. Because once you enter, La Quinta High School doesn't let you leave the same. Beyond the door, the world changed. The basement swallowed him whole. He saw it again, the same figure, watching. The path led upward, out of the darkness, into a city. Empty streets, flickering lights, no people, just silence stretching forever. At the edge of the city, a wooden bridge, old, unstable. On the other side, a building waited. The door creaked open. This place had a name, the House of Death, and Yasu understood something then. Whatever followed him, it wasn't done. Not yet. Beyond the maze, then he saw them. Some of them moved. In the middle of the cave, a small house. But even then, Yasu could feel it. Whatever followed him before was still close, still watching. The elevator stopped. And Yasu stepped into a hotel, a place that shouldn't exist. How did that door lead here? This doesn't make any sense. Then he noticed someone standing near the elevator. This is all her doing. She can bring people here whenever she wants. But those she chooses, they don't escape. They lose their minds. If you've heard about her mimicking people, you already know. This hotel wasn't testing him anymore. It was hunting him. And somewhere in the dark, she was listening. After everything, Yasu finally reached the end. Or at least, that's what it felt like. He stood before a colossal door, ancient, silent, watching him back. Where am I now? These doors, I always feel like I have to open them. This isn't real. It can't be. This has to be a nightmare. The door opened, slowly, with a sound that shook the ground. Beyond it, the Imperial Palace, a place that didn't belong to any world he knew. And as Yasu stepped forward, he understood something. This wasn't the end. It was only another beginning. Because once she chooses you, she never really lets you go. This place was supposed to be empty. Just an old imperial palace. But the moment I stepped inside, a voice spoke to me, calling itself a friend. And somewhere in the dark, something was watching. I finally found the room. The key was inside, sitting there, like it wanted me to take it. This lever might be the only way forward. When I stepped into the hallway, I realized something. I wasn't being chased anymore. I was being guided. I don't hear it anymore. That doesn't mean it's gone. shadow jumped at me, but it was just an illusion. Another door. This one was glowing white. No lock, no handle, just waiting. A key won't work. It wants something else, something alive. I used the white butterfly spirit. It screamed. Then everything went silent. It's gone. The door is open. The door was glowing blue. Someone was screaming from the other side, begging for help. It sounded real. I didn't open the door. I took the blue butterfly spirit. This door, it might be my way out. After escaping the palace, I stepped into a place called the Realm of the Forgotten. Butterfly spirits appeared, guiding me forward. I found a grave and took the blue butterfly spirit. That's when I realized something was wrong. The farmer I met earlier was already dead. The one I spoke to back then wasn't human. It was a mimic. I followed the butterflies to a wide river, lanterns floating silently across the water. On the bridge, Kusunoki appeared again. He didn't attack. He just stared at me. Then, slowly, he sank into the river. Ahead of me stood a massive cherry blossom tree, the seal of the cursed witch. And in that moment, I understood one thing. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. I need a key and a butterfly spirit. That's the only way out. This place isn't done with me, and neither is she. Its light was different, wider, calmer. They said this one would lead me out. The maze went silent. No footsteps, no humming, just the sound of my own breathing. I used the spirit to open the glowing door. For the first time, I thought I was safe. Then the smoke returned. Black, thick, crawling across the ground. She appeared again. You still don't understand. Kintoru said, "This world doesn't have an exit." The screen faded to black. When I opened my eyes, she was gone, but something else was waiting. Above the swamp, a figure whispered, "You will never escape the curse of the witch." The door behind me vanished. The butterflies stopped glowing. And that's when I realized the maze wasn't testing my memory. It was testing my hope. And the moment I believed I could escape was the moment it decided to keep me forever. Above the swamp, Kusunoki appeared. "You will never escape the curse of the witch." Then she vanished into black smoke. The door behind me disappeared. The butterflies went dark. And the maze reset itself. That's when I realized something. This place doesn't kill you right away. It lets you believe you can escape. And then it starts the hunt again. If you think there's a real way out, wait until you see what comes next. You don't remember how you got here. The air is damp, cold enough to seep into your bones. And the silence around you isn't empty. It feels intentional. In front of you stands a house, hidden deep inside a cave. Water drips down the walls, steadily, as if it's breathing. You step inside. The moment you enter, something feels wrong. No matter how far you go, you always return to the beginning. At first, you think you're trapped. Then you realize something worse. It's guiding you. One door refuses to open. It shakes violently. Something behind it is trying to escape. You have to find a clue. To unlock the sealed door, another door is blocked by wooden planks, as if someone or something was desperate to keep whatever's inside locked away. You keep moving forward. When you open that door, a flooded room lies ahead. You move forward. The water rises with every step. Cold, heavy. It slows you down. The room opens into a swamp. Then you hear it. Footsteps. Too fast. Too close. Something is moving through the swamp. But lights begin to appear in the distance. Lanterns. You rush toward the light. The moment you reach it, the footsteps stop. Kaido doesn't follow. It stands in the darkness, waiting. A voice echoes inside your head. You don't know why, but you understand what it means. Somewhere in this swamp, there's something you need. You go deeper. The lanterns guide you, keeping the darkness at a safe distance. Until you find it. A small shrine, half submerged in water. You place the wooden sword on the altar. The ground trembles. Chains rattle somewhere far away. And somewhere in the distance, a sealed door finally opens. But Kaito screams. Not in anger. In excitement. Because now, it knows where you're going. You enter an old house, where everything is sealed. To escape, you need to find 3 offerings: a blade, a corrupted spirit, and a yellow rose. At the end of the hallway, there's a final door. Behind it, a hand reaches up from the ground, still clutching something. A yellow rose. The house keeps warning you. A body bag falls from the ceiling. When you place the offerings on the altar, the final chains snap open. But the journey isn't over. From deep in the hallway, you hear someone crying. And when you enter that room, the walls ask you only one question. You thought you escaped, but the curse followed you home. The final hallway revealed the truth. Every monster you faced was bound to your bloodline. You didn't create the curse. You're just paying for it. You returned to your house, but the cherry blossom tree still stands outside. This isn't the real world, and you're not free. You wake up inside your own house. Everything feels familiar. Too familiar. The lights are off. The air feels heavy. You flip the switch. The lights come on. Nothing jumps out. Nothing moves. But something feels wrong. You hear a sound upstairs. Not footsteps. Not breathing. Stands inside your room. A red glow radiates from her body. You step closer. The door slams shut. When it opens again, she's gone. But the room isn't empty. You find a key inside your parents' room. Then another. Each key pulls you further away from safety. Back in the basement, you unlock the final door. A hidden note is taped to the wall. Someone is begging for help. Someone trapped inside their own home. And that's when you realize this curse didn't stop with your family. It spread. Isn't finished with you yet. As you turn around, static explodes through the room. A piercing noise. Your vision shakes. Then you see her, your mother, standing there, staring at you, not moving, not breathing, and then she's gone. You don't hesitate anymore. You head deeper into the basement. Behind the crates, you find it. A crowbar. A narrow passage. A key rests on top of a box. And then, you see her. You tell yourself, it isn't real. The moment you grab the key, she moves. Her body jerks. Her face lunges toward you. You open the last door and descend the staircase. Each step longer than the last. At the bottom, she rushes past you. Too fast to see clearly. Too real to deny. This is no longer your house. The stairs end, and the world opens up. A swamp. Red water. Thick air. The ground feels alive. A blood-soaked swamp. You see them. Wooden mannequins. Taquito. Dozens of them. Standing still. Watching. They look harmless. Until you blink. They only move when you're not looking. One at the start. Two in the middle. One at the end. Surrounding you. You don't run. You stare. Because the moment you look away, they step closer. One step at a time. Silent. Patient. At the far end of the swamp, a grassy mound rises. A door, hidden behind it. Your only way out. But Taquito has started moving. And this time, it isn't waiting anymore. To escape this place, you need to collect 3 keys and 13 butterfly spirits. But while you're searching, something is roaming the school, hunting you. You're taken to another place, a quiet village, traditional, too quiet. At the center, a massive reservoir, water flowing endlessly. Houses surround it, watching you, waiting. The exit is far away, directly across from where you stand. 2 paths, left or right, no matter which one you choose. You have to climb. You enter a house. Inside, a massive hall opens up. At the center, a statue, a samurai, mounted on a horse. Beneath it, numbers carved into stone. 2573. To the left, a glowing door, locked. It needs something. A white butterfly spirit. Upstairs, you find it, resting quietly on a small plant. But something feels wrong. You hear a melody, soft, familiar, your mother's favorite song. She used to hum it every night. You don't want to remember, but you do. The door opens, a long corridor. With every door you open, the walls grow darker, bloodier, quieter. At the end, a room covered in cobwebs. 3 portraits, staring straight at you. All of them, Kintoru. At the center, a safe, locked, waiting for a password. You open it. Inside, a key. Everything starts to make sense. As you turn back into the hallway, something is wrong. Static explodes through the air. A piercing sound. And then, she appears, right in front of you. Then she's gone. Your heart is still racing. You don't stop. At the end of the hallway, Another locked door. Black stains cover it. Too dark to be dirt. Too thick to be paint. You use the key. The door opens. Inside, thick cobwebs. The air feels heavy, like it doesn't want you to breathe. You move forward. Another door. Red light, leaking through the cracks. This doesn't feel like an exit. It feels like you're being led somewhere, and whatever is waiting on the other side. It knows your name. The cave tightens around you. Webs cover everything. Bodies hang from the ceiling. Motionless. Watching. Your ancestors. Every monster you faced before. They're all here. Bound. Punished. Waiting. A red door rises from the ground. Slow. Loud. The sound shakes the cave. You step through. This is her lair. Kintoru is gone. Something else remains. Saigomo. The air crawls. The walls breathe. Your lantern flickers. Then you hear it. A heartbeat. Not yours. 3 of them. Hidden inside the web. To end this curse, you must destroy all 3 hearts. One mistake, and she will tear you apart. You tighten your grip on the blessed blade. This isn't running anymore. This is a fight.